Uthman from Turkey.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So, Sheikh, I was sitting with my colleague, and a female colleague joined us and then started talking with us. And I feel a was saying maybe I felt inclination towards her, and I thought, and that thought makes me feel depressed because I love my wife, and all I think right now is in Akhirah, if she doesn't know it, she will be with me, but with someone who she thinks had pure and loyal feelings. And I'm just, what might have been, or the other scenario, she will see this and leave me. How to deal with this was I feel distant to my wife, and does this inclination towards someone constitute infidelity or cheating in the sight of Allah?
First of all, people should think about what counts on the day of judgment, and not about whims and desires and doubts and whispers of shaitan. Instead of thinking of the consequences that your wife may develop if she were to know, whether in this life or in the hereafter, this doesn't have a great impact or deal. What counts is Allah Azza wa Jal pleased with what had happened? Was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pleased with you sitting in a mixed gathering and chit-chatting with this non-mahram woman, let alone develop feelings towards her? The answer is no. So whether you cheated on your wife or not, this is not an issue. The issue is you cheated on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You've committed a sin, and such a sin has consequences in this life, which may appear on your wife's behavior, as Abu Muslim al-Khawlani, may Allah have mercy on him, used to say, I commit a sin and then see the consequences of my sin on the behavior of my horse and in the behavior of my wife. The disobedience, the defiance, the rebellion that they are doing. So this is probable and possible to see the consequences in your wife's behavior and its impact on your marriage, whether your wife knows about it or not. The consequences in your grave, if Allah were to punish you there for what you had done. And then the consequences on the day of judgment, when you are held accountable for your actions, your deeds are weighed in the scale, and then it is determined whether you have to spend and do time in hellfire or not. So you have to fix your thought process of what's going to happen so that you can identify whether to go ahead with what I was doing, or should I immediately excuse myself and left such a gathering.